Matlab is a great software product, but it's not free. That's okay. Many people work really hard to make Matlab a great product, and they deserve a salary for their efforts. Many universities, research institutes, and companies have Matlab licenses. There are low-cost student licenses and free trial versions. But if you don't have Matlab installed on your computer and you want to learn Matlab programming, then I think a good option is to use Octave. Octave is a free open source program that looks and behaves a bit like Matlab, can read Matlab files in Matlab code, and can be thought of as a free Matlab emulator. Here you see a screenshot of Octave that I took from their homepage. So you can already see that it looks a bit like Matlab. I have Matlab and Octave open here on my computer to show you them both in action. I'm going to run a function that we're going to create later in this course. It's not a super interesting function, but it's used to teach important concepts in programming and writing code and generating plots. The function will generate some random numbers, sort them, and plot them. So here you see that function in Matlab, and here you see the function in Octave. So the plots are of course not identical because these are random numbers. Here you see what code looks like in the Matlab editor, and here you see what the same code looks like in the Octave editor. Of course the colors are different, but that's just preferences that can be set. So two of the books that I've written are about Matlab programming, and the two combined books contain over 13,000 lines of Matlab code that are freely available. In these two books, I've tested every line of code in Octave and made comments or adjusted when necessary to get the Matlab code to work in Octave. Unfortunately, I didn't keep any statistics about that, but it was really only a few lines. I would say not more than a few dozen lines that either needed to be adjusted to work in Octave or were not available in Octave at the time that I tested it. So Matlab is a bit nicer, it has more bells and whistles, and it's certainly faster. If you have access to Matlab, then it's great, use it. But if you don't have Matlab on your computer and you want to learn how to program Matlab, then go for Octave.